happening, and because we keep up with the times, we cannot allow y'all to not know what's going on. Ooh, child. Mhm. Baby, DC is under attack, honey. We gotta talk about that. DC is under attack. It is crazy. Did y'all see the police roaming the streets? And I'm speaking on this because I actually lived in DC. I still have ties and connections to DC. And despite what a lot of people like to come out here and say, when I say I'm tapped into DC culture, the crime has been down significantly. Like, this is the second summer the crime has been down. I just want y'all to understand that. And I'm not acting like there's no crime, but the things that they're seeing and doing, he's talking about homelessness and child, there is a war on DC. I just want y'all to know. So y'all be safe. Pray for your people. I knew it would come of this. I lived literally by the BMW dealership in Maryland, Camp Springs to be exact. And I stayed in the high rises. And I knew then, because I told y'all remember when I was living in DC, I told y'all then, I said, something is in the air. There's a lot of things happening. There's a lot of gentrification. There's a lot of misinformation. And what the videos I seen at work, the videos I seen after work, because you know, we can only watch the news at work, at Instacart. So everything I seen, I was like, why are these police officers just patrolling random neighborhoods, like checking IDs, and it's very centralized. It's not on Senator Row. It's not. I don't want to put out certain locations, but it's very tailored to urban sectors. And I was pleasantly surprised. And I'm talking about DC proper. I'm not talking about Maryland. I'm not talking about Virginia. I'm not talking about Reston. I'm not talking about Upper Marlboro. I'm talking about DC, native DC. They are literally trying to, y'all know what I'm talking about. If you remember how DC was in the 80s, this is the second coming. And I'm gonna just leave it at that for the girls that get it good, you know, we're monetized and whatnot. And when we get to talking with the rah-rah, with the rah-rah, the girls act like they don't understand. And it's not just happening in DC. I have a feeling it's going to be happening in a couple other places. But I say this, get your paperwork ready. Make sure y'all have a security fund. You have your things, because now it's getting critical. The fact that they were asking people who were sitting in, if you know about DC, then you know. The fact that they were patrolling the streets and saying, do you have your identification on you? And the people were just sitting down chilling. They arrested a very popular personal trainer in DC. I said, what is going on? What is going on? And again, I repeat, the crime has been down. When I first got to DC, the crime was crazy. So y'all pray for them. But that being said, hey, Couture Bays, it's your girl Britt Bragg on Live with the Retalk NBA Squad. We have to talk. Now, before we get started, let's like, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you can get all the updates and alerts. And remember, opinions are not facts. Everything we say is allegedly and for entertainment purposes solely. So sit back, relax, sip you some apple juice or my favorite vegan water, and let's get into the mess, shall we? How you can like this video is by double tapping the screen. How you can engage with this video is by hitting these two dots that you see right here. That's the thumbs up or thumbs down. Share the video and engage with the video. So make sure y'all are doing that. This is how you can support me without financial gain. If you would like to send a financial donation, I highly appreciate it. Thank you. That being said, let's get into the mess. Let's get into the mess. And y'all know the mods is Monty. Hey, Lady Mo, how's it going? Hey, St. Hudson. Hello, hello, hello. Let's go. Shout out to all the international and domestic bays. They said that they want to get rid of homelessness. Baby, it's bigger than homeless. They was not going up to homeless people. They were going up to people who were literally clean, clothed. It is a war on DC, and it's not just DC. It's other places as well. But I say this, y'all better start fighting back. Y'all better start fighting back and keep recording because y'all, it was nasty. I was like, what? Since when do the police patrol these areas? It was weird. It was strange. My homegirl did a block party for 4th of July weekend. Normally, 4th of July weekend is when there's like high crime and whatnot. It was no high crime. They talking about policing up the homelessness that's just hanging around the White House. The homeless people do not hang around the White House. They be at the bus station. That's how I know people who do these certain pods. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm not the very super ultra conservative podcast, and they be talking that rah rah. They have no idea what they're talking about. DC is so mainstream. You do not see homeless people just randomly just out. It is so gentrified. And I'm talking about gentrified to the max where they say keep go alive. So y'all are really believing these people when they say certain things. Like, we gotta start using our brain. Like, they're just programming starts early, and a lot of y'all are programmed. Y'all buy into the stuff. Like, I'm just like, they really think this is 2017, 2018. It's 2025. And I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on. See, some of y'all are getting timed out. Hey, Magic T3, please don't spam the chat. You will be timed out. Okay. What is going on? Hey, Dreams All. What is up? I'm speaking to everybody in the chat. Yes, keep it cute in the chat. All right. All right. So we're gonna get into the WNBA. I believe you. I saw a video and it used to be a beautiful black American family homes nearby. Girl. Not Jersey in the building. Shout out to Jersey. Let's go into Skylar Diggins. So for those that do not know, Skylar Diggins has come up in a rumor. Now, y'all know the WNBA has picked up its gusto. The girlies have been doing their thing. Shout out to the Pages, the Angels, the Caitlins, and so many others, I can't forget their name, for changing the trajectory of how female sports are being looked at, pedestalized, and whatnot. So the rumor has it that on the Seattle team of the WNBA, there is a lot of discourse happening. The same discourse that happened, I think, 2 years ago. And the discourse is two of the players want to leave. And they said because of the disparity happening in the locker room. And I said, oh my goodness, is it Skylar? And the reason why I say is it Skylar because Skylar Diggins has been rumored to be very competitive, which there's nothing wrong with it, but to the point where there's friction amongst the teammates. So y'all know she's all about winning. Beautiful woman. I've said it. Have a face of an angel, body of a goddess, very top model. But child, she has the mind of a competitor. And sometimes that can be a lot, especially when you have to see each other every day. You're not getting the money you feel you should be entitled to. And we also got to remember, Skylar is from a different era. You know, they're all about just do the job and soon we'll get our just due. This new generation of female basketball players are like, no, I'm not playing my hardest because they're not paying us what we're worth. We see the increase in sales. We see the influx in visibility. We see the sponsorships. We see this. We see that. No. So I could see there could be some discourse and some turbulence. So am I surprised? No, I'm not. I'm not surprised. Honestly, I'm surprised they're keeping the names hidden, especially when we saw a certain somebody go to another team and she didn't play that well. So I'll leave that for the WNBA girlies for y'all to go off in the chat because I don't want to call them out. This is all word on the curve. Yes, keep the chat clean. We don't go to your job to be disrespectful. Yes, please just time them out. If there's no trigger words, be respectful. Please and thank you. She's recently divorced too. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked she's divorced. Are you? Are you? Like I said, beautiful girl, the Bailey Rock Show. I'm just not shocked. Okay, can we get the likes up? Can we get 50 likes, please? And thank you. Hey, Cecil. Yes, Skylar talks to them like they crazy sometimes. She told Alyssa Clark that she sucks and her performance on the team wasn't up to standard to help them win. Child, I was not going to bring up names, but Cecil, why did you do that? She did say that. She did say that. And I feel like this. Are you the coach or are you the teammate? Are you the coach or are you the teammate? And I feel like Skylar is a top competitor, but, and I'm gonna keep saying but, she acts like she doesn't remember when she came back to the game after some of the things she went through and she wasn't performing her best. I don't believe anybody was treating her like that. At least I didn't hear. I didn't hear that. She did the same thing to Jewel Lloyd, who had a lawsuit on the Storms, and they dismissed the lawsuit, and Jewel got traded to the Aces. Yeah. But again, I keep telling people she thinks because she had her baby and came back immediately after having her baby, everybody should do the same. She thinks because she was footing the bill uh, for her lifestyle, and it's a lot of things I don't agree with Skylar about. But like I said, Bookie, you're the fingers are pointing at you. The fingers are pointing at her, and it's just like, girl. Like that's why I said, are y'all surprised she got a divorce? I'm sure she is a lot. She gives that type of energy. You see it when she say certain things in the press conference. And this is me being very, you know. So I'm just like, wow. But hopefully they win. I just think Skylar is, she is very much loving basketball. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. Skylar is very much loving basketball. Remember Monica from Loving Basketball? That's who she is. But moving right along, there's a video on TikTok where another teammate said Skylar, who should a new teammate should watch out for, and Skylar said me with no hesitation. See why I said very much loving basketball? Monica, it's giving Monica, honey. Oh, why y'all didn't tell me I didn't share out my video? My lord, why didn't y'all tell me I didn't share out my video? Honey, no. Please do not cuss in the chats, okay? Let me share my video out. So let's talk Metro Booming, okay? Metro Booming. Let's talk Metro Booming. Hey, Auntie Gang, what is going on? So Metro Booming has not settled his Me Too lawsuit. I'm gonna say it again. Metro Boomin has not settled his Me Too lawsuit. The girl has not settled, so they're going to court in September. They are going to court. Poor Metro. This is not what he needs right now. Then DJ Academic said that his album sucked. Do y'all agree? Do y'all agree? I'm shocked this is happening. I said, not Metro Boomin. Not Metro Boomin. I forgot to say hey to you when I first came in. Hey, free, hey, baseball, hey, Cecil. Listen, Metro Boomin, baby. That girl said a line. She said you was higher than Cooter Brown and you snatched her goodies. I don't know if that's real or not, but I feel like this. The girls be wanting the money. They don't want the men in prison for whatever reason. Um, he did it to himself. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. I'm on my other page. It's all good. It's all good. I didn't even know he dropped an album. He did drop an album. And DJ Academics in the clip I seen said the reason why I didn't do well is because he had all these old rappers. But to me, I just think the boys are uninspired. You know, they never want to say the truth about the men. Ever. But he is. Metro Boomin is going to court in September. So we're going to be keeping up with that because that is a strange case. That is a strange case. Moving right along, let's get into Icy Spicy. So Icy Spicy was at her premiere with Denzel Washington and Spike Lee, amongst other elites, and she looked good. I told y'all, the grave y'all be digging for others do not work, okay? DJ Academics didn't even listen to the album. Ooh, TJ, and that's probably right. Did I listen to it? No. These artists and producers don't promote anymore. That's why they ain't selling. I think we're just in a time where you gotta really get in your arts bag, because if you're not getting in your artsy bag, it's not going to work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I was just tired of that man trolling. Like, get out of here. Um, I heard Tyler the Creator's album. I really like it. I like Candy on the Tongue. I like Candy on the Tongue. I think that is very nice. I'm into it. It's given a certain vibe. I feel like everybody is doing an 80s retro vibe. 80s, early 90s type things, because Tyler the Creator, it gave very much 90s rap, like Cool J. Then you have Cardi B, because we're about to transition into Cardi B. She's about to give us this 90s track that's highly anticipated, and we're going to talk about it because y'all, it is crazy. The song surprised me. I really liked it. Yes, Candy on the Tongue. I was like, I think people need to get in their artistic bag, do what you want to do, and now's the time to do it, because if you wait, it's going to backfire. Because of streaming music, the competition is outrageous. New artists have to compete with new artists and Mozart. Ooh, cross that T, Joshua. Y'all new streaming. I don't like 50 Cent, but 50 Cent said it. When streaming becomes a thing, it's going to become ridiculous. And now we see it. That's why I have to give it up for Doechii. I have to give it up for Doechii. Let's get into Doechii, because shout out to Icy Spicy. She's in this movie. She's competing. She's doing other things besides the music. And I'm going to have a strong message at the end when we're done with Cardi B. Doechii has sold out her second tour. Doechii has sold out her second tour. I am so proud of Doechii, because the think pieces the people have been having about Doechii is, child, it's unreal. I don't understand. I'm not understanding. Y'all are saying Doechii is an industry plant? Of all the artists, Doechii is an industry plant. And I'm not saying that because she's a dark skinned black woman. I'm saying because she's actually talented, immensely talented. You can tell she's talented when we heard Persuasive. I've said it from the beginning and I'm gonna keep saying it. Everybody don't have to be a certain type of persona. She's very much Grace Jones' Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott was very avant-garde. That is her personality. You can clearly tell she is a descendant of the Grace Jones and Missy Elliott's because she can sing and rap and she can dance and she serves. Like, mama serves face. Beautiful skin, very transparent in her artistry. I'm loving the direction. I love the creativity. And the girlies get up here and just start coming with all these dissertations about why she's an industry plant. When we've seen industry plant, the industry plant is a bad baby. The industry plant is a Iggy Azalea, somebody they found somewhere and said, oh, we're going to turn you into the next superstar. That's an industry plan, not somebody who's been doing it. You know, I'll even let y'all say Cardi B is an industry plan, right? To be whatever. Cool. But a Doechii? For what industry? The industry that tells women they have to be a certain type of... She doesn't fit the mold of what the industry wants. And y'all believe she is the plant, somebody who is lyrical, somebody who's gifted. Y'all are better off saying Sexy Red. Industry plant. Y'all are talking about a Doechii because y'all don't like her. Just say y'all don't like her and move on. Because y'all are gonna have to show me she's and don't tell me about bots and all that. That's not industry plant things. That's record business things. That's what the labels are doing. Show me how she's an industry plant. Who is she connected to? Who's her mama? Who's her daddy? A lot of you podcasters, y'all are the plants. Y'all aren't organic to this. Y'all are losers who didn't make it in hip hop, so you ran and got in front of a camera. Let's really keep it honest. Let's really keep it real. You couldn't make it with your single and your visibility and your musicality and your artistry, so you had to get in front of a camera. You're the plant. You're connected to somebody who is in the industry, and that's how you really got hot. You know, I can't stand when the Nepo babies get to talking. It just triggers me a certain type of way, and there's nothing wrong with nepotism, because trust me, if I could benefit from it, I would. But to sit up here and say that with a straight face is crazy to me. And if I was really a nasty MSC woman, I would dog walk y'all. Like, some of y'all are forgetting some of us know you behind the scenes. We know where you started from behind the scenes, and you talking that plant talk. Please, please, move around, clown. I just don't like that. And it's not because she's a woman. It's because y'all let these men come up in here and be industry plants all day and pretend and all that and be performing arts backgrounds, and then y'all let them be gangster. Like, child, stop. She's a club kid. She has regular parents, no ties to the industry. It's just crazy. Shout out to y'all though. Ice looked amazing at the movie premiere, baby. Yes, Icy Spicy looked good. Okay, whatever she's doing, she's living her best life. That's what she's doing. She's living her best life. Okay. Are you like a pop culture critic, as in you keep abreast the business of streaming, music, fashion, all of the mechanics and stuff, or do you just talk about what you like, what resonates with you? I do it all. I don't put myself in a box. Doechii putting in the work, simple. That's why she's winning in life. The girl is talented. Okay? Talented boots. Doechii been had music out. They just finding out about her. That's really what it is. And it's like so weird to me because we've seen it. Remember, she was on Colors and I used to sing all of her songs. And I would talk about Doechii before Doechii was even like a thing to talk about. I don't like the hate they give Doechii. I don't either, but it's expected. That's why she's winning. My mom saw her live on TV the other day and she was gagged by her. Yes. Yes, look at that Brie. Doechii is talented. Yup. Spooky Coochie showed me she that girl and she got the talent in her, not on her. Exactly. You can't reincarnate that. You cannot reincarnate that. Like, I'm just like, she might get help or whatever. And I don't care about that too much because as I've evolved as a creator, a creative, I had to understand sometimes you need a little hope to win. What's wrong with that? Like, I don't understand. Yes, please like, share, subscribe. Tupac, child. I wasn't even gonna say Tupac, but Tupac. Yes. Let's get into Belka Nana. Okay, y'all know Belcalis Alamazir Cephas is. If she don't do nothing else, she spazzes out on the internet. If she don't do nothing else, Miss Mamas is going to spaz out on the internet. And you know what? I need her to put the phone down. Put the phone down and focus on the music. You are no longer Miss Belcalis from Love and Hip Hop. You are now a fashion girl. You are now a Grammy winner. Like, you're all these things. Okay. Yes, please keep it cute in the chat. Like, the mods is modding, honey, and they're not playing. Before we get into Belkanana, let's get into Carl Crawford because I've been telling y'all about Carl Crawford, but let's go. He loaned me $5,000. Hold on. And this is about Erica Banks. I don't feel like doing an individual video for her, but let's go. Let's get into it. Per se, but let's be transparent. Yeah. He loaned me $5,000. Of it, the total cost was $20,000. So he loaned me $5,000. So he pitched in. Yes, and I paid him back the $5,000. Okay, within the course of I think 2 months. So technically, yeah, he helped, but that ain't the story that he spun. So. Is Carl Crawford a good guy or a bad guy? Carl Crawford is a terrible businessman, a liar, like a child in a grown person's body, if you will. That's my best way to describe him. I wouldn't say he's a terrible guy, because he did give me an opportunity. Right. He gave me a chance. We did bust it together. However, I'm not very fond of him. Yeah. Not my cup of tea as a person. Child, that just sounds like what somebody else said. He was not good at business, but I also believe she did want to be like Megan Thee Stallion. She won't even say Megan's name because she knows that's the truth. He gagged her with that. He's trash and she's trash too. So that's how I feel about it. Hank 48. Erica's head is extremely boxy. Honestly, Erica messed herself up because she was on trajectory to win. Like, she did that remix with Nelly. She sampled Nelly's song, and I don't know what happened after that. No, she was talking about she just wanted the bad bitches in a section. If you're not a bad bitch, you can't be around. And I was like, girl, what? Ever since she said that, she fell off to me. But that's just me. Let's get into Belkanana crashing out. Because honestly, it's warranted, but to a certain extent. But at this point, get off the internet and put it in music.
You're a mother. This is the example you want to be for your kids?
Let me tell you something. Because now I'm really about to bust a clip. For real. As a grown-ass man, as a grown-ass anything, don't tell me what type of example I am for my kids. For a pointless TikTok rage-baiting discourse that you don't give one fuck about. Don't Don't tell me what type of example, what type of mother I am to my kids, or what I've given to my kids. Because at the end of the day, you know what type of example my child see from me? That I'm a hardworking ass mom. My daughter done slept in the studio. I have recorded my child sleeping with me in the studio because I be busting my ass. My daughter have seen me go to dance rehearsals for hours, from night to day. My daughter has seen me in Zoom meetings for hours. And I say my daughter because she's already at that age.
You're a mother. Like what? Like
Where she's seeing, where she understanding what hard work look like. And as a mother as well, I take care of my kids by myself. I'm the one that provide for my kids by myself. Nobody's helping me. No matter how much money they make, I take care of that. My kids have a personal driver, a personal chef, because I pay for it. Me. So don't tell me what type of mother I am, because you don't agree on how I replied or how I responded to something that is so pointless to your life. Okay? Let me make this very clear. I made it because y'all keep forgetting. And y'all keep forgetting. I made a joke between me and my fans because my fans sold out a 3 extra. And my fans were saying, damn, we big as fuck. Damn, for us, party getting big as fuck. So I joined the joke with them, right? It was a joke between me and my fans. The girl is where she's seeing, where she understanding what hard work look like. And as a mother as well, started herself in the joke, did 6 videos about it. And I said, hey, this joke is not a big deal. This joke is between me and my fans. I make fun of everybody. I make everybody a butt of the joke. And you know what she said? No, your video is not good enough. You need to read a book about fat phobia. While she pointing her fingers at me like I'm a child at that. And you know what I said? Shut the fuck up. Because the first time I was being genuine, I was being nice. Don't tell me to go do something with your finger pointed at me. And I said, shut the fuck up. Like I said, it's not a big deal. And if you expect an apology from me, I'm not giving it. Yes, I could have given an apology. That's what my publicist would like me to do. But then that's not real. And that's what y'all hate. I'm not a mean person. I'm not an evil person. I'm not a nasty person. And I'm a very understandable person. However, nobody's gonna make me do something. And that's just that. And that's what I'm gonna teach my kids. Started herself in the joke, did 6 videos about it. And I don't let nobody tell you or make you do something you don't want to do. And I'm so tired. Ever since this been going on, y'all have decided to use this opportunity to talk so much crap about me. Cardi don't read a book. All types of BBL jokes on me. All type of this. And I even made a video like, hey, stop talking about Samira. I don't like that. And I put that on my TikTok story yesterday. Nobody have said, hey, stop bullying Cardi. So leave me the fuck alone and don't bring my kids up in your bullshit. Thank you. Because y'all really gonna see another side of me. I've been real light. That's the thing. Y'all feel like y'all can talk all this crap about these celebrities. I'm not that. I've been bullying that girl Tyler for a whole week. Y'all not gonna bully me. Y'all not. And you definitely not gonna bring my fucking kids up in your shit. Don't let nobody tell you or make you do something, especially a grown ass fucking man. Nigga, it could be a good month or a bad month. It could be a month that I probably made like 500,000, and there's a month that I probably made millions. Guess what? I have to take care of these kids. So don't tell me what type of example I am. So I bust my ass. All because of a fucking race baiting fucking TikTok shit. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck you think you is.
Oh my goodness, child. So I want to speak on that before we get to the other video. I feel like this. She is getting down to the crunch. It's getting down to the wire. It's crunch time. September 19th will be here before you know it. She's fighting in court with her husband, soon to be ex-husband. She's over there hunching on Stefan Diggs. She's raising these children. I definitely believe her when she says she's the only one footing the bill because she's the breadwinner. This is what happens when you marry down. A lot of people give Offset a lot of praise for what he did in the beginning. Baby, y'all are talking about 1 year out of the 7. My God, today. Y'all are talking about 1 year out of the 7. Put in the music, Cardi. Put it in the videos, Cardi. Put it in the work. Put it in the work. Don't come to the internet and it doesn't matter what you say. You could have apologized. You could have said over and over, don't attack Samaria, don't attack Samaria. It's not enough. The fact that the lady made 6 videos, I didn't really keep up with it. They're saying, well, she is fat phobic. Okay, she's fat phobic. Now what? You know, I say the same thing with a lot. A lot of these celebrities don't care. And this is one who is a crash out queen. She is literally a crash out queen. I'm not keeping up doing the back and forth with somebody. And some people just do it for a sheer reaction out of celebrities. Even though I'm a content creator and I've gotten real reactions from celebrities, I didn't do it to get the real reaction. I said it because I wanted to. I do feel like this. You are a mother. You should be setting an example. Do what you want to do. You don't want to apologize, don't apologize. But girl, get off the internet. And this is why I say her and Nicki Minaj have the same type of mindset, because it's like when they really get fed up, granted, she do it a lot more than Nicki Minaj. They get on the internet and they get the put it in the work. We don't need to hear it. We don't need to see it. You are now a celebrity. I get it. It's hard. Being a celebrity is a box. That's why when I talk to y'all by Space Squad, I tell y'all all the time, I don't want to be a celebrity. I want to be significantly wealthy. I want to live good, eat good, have so much money in the bank, I can't even count it. I don't want to have to watch what I say because somebody's gonna be offended. Be offended, ho. I wouldn't have said anything. I would have been like, no. And she keeps telling y'all her publicist said, just apologize. She said, I'm not gonna apologize. It's not gonna be genuine. I don't know why y'all want somebody to apologize to y'all anyways. And people get offended just by anything. People get offended here. And I'd be like, I'm like, child, I don't have time to keep up with what is not in style and what is not politically correct. Like, y'all are not offended enough, if you ask me. Y'all be offended by these celebrities. Y'all don't be offended by these mayors. Y'all don't be offended by these lawyers. Y'all don't be offended by these legislatures, these jurisdictions, this gerrymandering, your rights being taken away. Y'all never offended by that. Y'all always offended by some celebrity. Y'all are always offended by some celebrity. So I'm just like, if you want to be offended, be offended. Be offended. But Cardi, you're a celebrity. Like, put in the music. Focus on the music. Promote the thing. Like, this right here, let them have the discourse. They're talking about you. Good or bad, use it. Use it to fuel your success. I need the girls to start using their brains. The moment someone be mad, let them be mad. You have a whole fandom. Let the fans do what they be doing best. You showing up with the stocking cap, no wig, it's crazy. That is crazy. I was like, what is this? Oh, because she said fat? And I feel like this. If y'all was happy being plus size and 3X and 2X and triple X and whatever X, you wouldn't be mad. Fat phobic doesn't exist. Are there people who don't like fat people? Yeah, but there's people who don't like skinny people. Get over it. People just don't like people. How about that? There's real issues in the world. You can fix your weight. There's things out here now. They have tools. They have the gastric bypass. They have the sleeve. They have weight loss pills. They have Ozempic. They have Wegovy. They have GLP-1. They have detoxes, personal trainers, psychiatrists, health practitioners. I mean, I can go on. I don't know. Y'all. You, if you're offended somebody saying something about fat and it didn't directly affect you, maybe it did. Maybe you should go work out. Like, what the fuck? I don't understand how y'all be. And this is coming from somebody who was body shamed, as y'all saying. I felt like I looked good. I had a good time, and they took my picture and put it up. And like I told y'all, I lost the weight. I simply lost the weight. I said I'm in front of the camera. There's just certain things I just have to, I can either conform with or just stay true to myself. And child, in the words of Fitness Tony, it's not bloating, you're just fat. And I said, you know what, whatever. Now they can't say nothing. They can't say nothing. They've been out here with botched surgeries and all kinds of things. I haven't had a nip or tuck on this body to enhance my appearance. And there's nothing wrong with it. Y'all know I love me a good nip and a tuck. I feel you should do the things that you want to do, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Get your get back. Get your get back, okay? You gotta stop eating not the thyroids. When is Cardi with her kids? Because she's on the internet cussing people out all day. Ooh, it's the wig cap for me. Ooh, can they please leave this lady alone about her kids? Like her or not, she take care of them. It's very clear. She has a right to defend herself, but at the same time, people are right about right. Okay, Cardi acts like a child sometimes. She really do. She really do. And I think that's just them scales is off. Y'all know them Libras is unhinged. She didn't want anyone to talk about her motherhood. She shouldn't talk about no one's weight. Cardi, stop talking about people with your fans. They won't have to worry about people talking about you, little sis. Your stands are going to ruin you. I saw the video and it was disgusting. I didn't even care. I didn't even care. Like, I just feel like y'all wouldn't have made. In New Orleans, we jokes all the time. We joke all the time. Baby, nothing is off limits. I don't know. Maybe it's because I came up like that. In New Orleans, you get joked about like all the time. You either joke back or I ain't never been somebody who just been like, oh my God, they making fun of me. Fight back. That picture was a bad angle because your body is beautiful. Thank you, Tasha, because that's what I'm saying. I was like, child, that was just I don't know I don't know what was going on, but we had a good time. I just think I was bloated, but I also know like the zaddies was on me. So the zaddies was on me. They was buying the drinks. That's all I can say. Hey, DC Purple Diva. I saw your body in person. It's flawless. Thank you so much. Not our Libras, ma'am. Because some got sense and stay out the way. Dream like you are correct. You are correct. Samaria kind of does the same thing to smaller women. Mmm. So she has a phobia with the skinny girls. Now she got the Monique. Remember Monique said, fuck them skinny women? Excuse my French. Excuse my French. Y'all remember when she said that? Y'all remember when she said that? Skinny women was the devil. Monique had a lot of the skinny girls mad, honey. But let's get into a high note because she reeled it back in. She do know how to bring it back in, honey. So we got to talk about these. So, um, here we go.
There was a lot of hip hop heads in the building, and they heard Imaginary Players, and they absolutely love it. And I was so happy because I don't think you guys understand. The song is kind of long. First thing for I don't know if you guys can see. The song is kind of long. This song is like a staple for me. I have to fucking get it approved by the one and only. And if he didn't approve it, I probably wouldn't even feel a certain type of way neither, because it would have been like, okay, maybe I just had to come a little bit harder. But I'm glad that I came hard and love it and everybody else love it. And somebody came up to me and they said, I'm not even gonna lie, when you announced that you was doing Imaginary Players, I was a little nervous, but you ate that. And I was like, yay. It's a very hip hop record. And I hope you guys enjoy.
Yeah, so there you have it. She was able to flip it and talk about the song that's coming up. Yeah, stop talking about this other stuff. And that was on Spaces. And people wondering why Nicki crashing out. Jay out here supporting Cardi and Meg behind the scenes, and she's pissed. Child. It's evident why it was clear. I'm actually excited to hear this. I love Imaginary Player, and I want to hear a woman's perspective on it. If Ho stamped it and cleared it, it got to be valid. He don't let just anybody play with his songs. Oh, so there's a lot of people excited for it. There's a lot of people who are not excited for it. And I told y'all this. Am I the drama? She named that hoe right. Yes, you are. You are the drama. This announcement alone stirred up so much mess. the think pieces I have seen on her wearing the legendary pink wig. When I think of pink hair, do I think of Nicki Minaj? Yes. But Nicki Minaj hasn't worn pink hair in how long? Has Nicki Minaj worn pink hair this year? I thought to be an icon and a trailblazer, people are going to want to do the same thing you do. They're going to want to emulate, pay homage. Um, and this right here is her emulating, paying homage. She probably wants to talk her ish. I listened to Imaginary Players. Hove was sending shots at a bunch of people. It wasn't just Maze. It wasn't just Maze. Go listen to the track. It wasn't just Maze. And for the record, these men been throwing dirt on each other's names and slick dissing and sneak dissing. I mean, look at Cool J and doing it. And then you hear Brooklyn, where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Dun, 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 dun. Hearing the verbiage about that, that's messy. You didn't have to do that. And knowing that Cool J is from Queens, it's the art of war. I'm ready. I'm ready to hear it. I feel like if we focus on the creativity, the arts, the artistry, all that, just do that. Like now you see the girlies are going to be offended. Let them be offended. Some of y'all need to pull a Beyonce. Just stop talking. Talk in the art. Y'all see Rihanna stop talking. Y'all be thinking, oh, Rihanna been stop talking. Rihanna, the former Crash Out Queen, the hood rat. I'm never gonna let y'all know that. Just because she turned into Miss Avon Lady. Y'all think she just, oh, so polished. So I was on Twitter when the girls was hood rats. I'm talking about hood rats. Hood rat. Hood rat. And then they polished it up. They tailored it up. They cooped it up. They up the coop. Okay. Like, y'all, it is nasty work. Let me see what y'all are saying. I liked Cardi until the Love and Hip Hop reunion. She and her sister went in on that Black British girl, 48. I didn't like that either. Nicki Minaj just us skinny girls at the end of Anaconda 2. She got at us crazy. Ooh, Dream Doll. And that is my favorite part of the song. I'm them skinny bitches. I'm them skinny bitches. I love Anaconda. I do. I want to hear it. I want to hear it too. Dream Doll, I said, Samaria, the big girls talk about the smaller women, and it said, I just looked on it on Apple Music. It's not there yet. It comes out Friday, 48. Hey, St. Hudson. Nikki just blocked me. Girls. Now, St. Hudson, what did you do to get blocked? You did something to get blocked, mama. Y'all know what's crazy? Cardi B had me blocked, and then she unblocked me. Y'all remember when Cardi B had me blocked on Instagram? She had me blocked on Instagram. I can see her stuff on Twitter. But yeah, I was so shocked. Nikki used to be a skinny girl, so I guess she was talking about herself. Oh, Lady Mahogany. She's still talking about a starship and a super base. St. Hudson, Riri was getting at the girls. Riri was out of control. Brie a mess. Am I? Yep, those were the days. Hey, Erica Sanders. Hey, Sunset. Been saying for years. Be more like Beyonce. Big 9/11 Virgo energy. Ooh, Sunset. I'm screaming. You said you was reading in the cards that I'll be pregnant. Congrats and bye. You're so right. Pregnant with success. Yes. I can't wait. We are birthing success, prosperity. claiming it, okay? Yes. A revenge body. She be watching. Listen, you gotta flip it because the girls love to put pregnancy on people. The pregnancy of wealth. Promotions. A job. Sponsorships. Hell yeah. She recognized real breeze sometimes. The truth hurts. And with the honest commentary criticism, the truth can be handled. Yes, okay. We are not wishing babies on Couture until she gets married. Okay, period. Because who the daddy? Jesus. What? I feel like this shit is funny to me. It gotta be Jesus, all right. That is funny. That is, I am tickled. That is hilarious. I almost sang a R. Kelly song, child. I almost fell out. uh, ain't no way I'm running into no ex. I don't know if them cards is right, beloved. I don't think them cards is right. I don't have no exes. Oh, Oh, Lord, that is funny. I love it though. Shout out to the card readers. Y'all, I'm going to work tomorrow. I'm gonna go tell my good Judy who be braiding my hair what the guy said about about the cards. Or the lady, because I don't know if it's a man or a woman. That is funny. You know what? That tells me the spiritual girlies be watching. I love the spiritual girlies. I love that. Look at us, Space Squad. We are stepping up. Okay. Listen, I'm just saying. Okay. Now she dealing with the deck of cards and see what they say in real time. I'm just saying. Listen, that was cute. I love that. Listen, I guess Base Squad, we're going to be pregnant with success, pregnant with wealth, pregnant with abundance, pregnant with promotions, pregnant with sponsorships, pregnant with travel, pregnant with just luxury, a life of luxury. Yes, I claim that. Nelly Furtado got thick too. It looks good on her, and I've never said that. She did. She really did. Nelly Furtado, y'all know Nelly Furtado used to be really big like this. And baby, she over there then busted out that baby. You know who else? Callie. Callie didn't got that, you know when they say you put on that weight after that baby? Callie was like this big. She done got legs, hips, thighs, no waist. Waist just small, the legs thick, ass just bow. I said, oh my God. I ain't mad at that. Okay. Callie. She over there just enjoying herself with her man. Isn't she married to that football player? Yeah, she didn't did it right. We gotta go check on Flo Millie. Is she okay? Yeah, no, no, no. We're not having no babies. Well, first we gotta buy the rock, okay? The fuck? I'm not having no babies. Wait, no, just where is my? Did you a baby mama? I don't. The Lord I serve would never. uh, the Lord I serve would never. What? Y'all would be talking about me if y'all would be talking about me if I was someone's baby mother. I would be the woman who give the child to the fathers. Here, you do it. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. Yeah, we're gonna do an upload on Wendy Williams. There's a couple topics I want to talk about. There's gonna be some relationship topics, some political topics we're gonna be talking about. It's gonna be so old school. Tomorrow's Thursday, so I'm gonna do a couple videos for y'all. I hope y'all look forward to them. I'm looking forward to doing them for you guys. So listen, protect your peace, protect your brand, stay woke, okay? Stay woke. Hello, 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 hello. Um, y'all see what's happening out here and don't get distracted. All right, that being said, comment down below. I gotta go. Bye, host.